Hi everybody, this is Jesi from Literary Gladiators. Today I'm going to do a quick review on a book that I read a couple months ago called The Tao of Pooh. This book I originally saw in Barnes& and Noble quite a few years ago. I it it caught my eye because I wasn't expecting to see Tao and Pooh on the same book. It's it was just a tiny little red book with Winnie the Pooh on it and religion. I personally, I find I like to read about religion. I like to understand it. I find, all religions fascinating, and I feel like we can learn a lot about each other by learning, the basis of our different cultures and everything. So I put it on my list of things to read, and then finally this past year I went and picked it up. It was on sale for like $7, so I was like, why not? I'll check it out. Let maybe learn a thing or two about Taoism. So I read it a couple months ago. I want to say like April, May ish, and very short book. So if you want something really quick to read that can kind of give you a little bit of insight on Taoism, this is definitely something that's going to help you do that. There's nothing really to spoil about it, which is why I've decided to just do a review. Um, However, we'll let you know that it doesn't clear everything up. You should have at least a little bit of an idea of what Taoism is in order to understand the book. But the author does a pretty good job of breaking it down into something that you can understand if you're not a Taoist or if you're not super familiar with it. I myself, of course, I know what it is. I know where the basis came from, but aside from that, I didn't really have a very good understanding of what Taoism taught people, or what it stood for, and what it preached, I guess is a good word. So reading this book, it was cute, it was clever. I definitely understand why they chose Winnie the Pooh because he's so, I guess, innocent minded is a good way of describing him. And that's kind of how the Tao comes across instead of asking, the big complicated questions of, you know, why are we here? Taoism kind of answers it with simple, less complicated things. Keep to the simple questions and you'll get the simple answers. And that's all that life is really about. It was adorable. I mean, it has all your Winnie the Pooh characters in it. So, props for using all of those. And it was fun to read because it was like the author was having a conversation with the Winnie the Pooh characters, which again, like I said, very clever, very cute. Um, there's not too much to continue saying about it. It's a short book. I would say maybe like 100 pages. Um, I finished it incredibly quickly. I would say, within a couple days, maybe 3 to 4 days at most. Um, Guys, I recommend it, especially if you don't have a good idea of what Taoism is. I know I said that. I believe I gave it like 4 stars on Goodreads, maybe three. I'll have to double check because I reviewed it a while ago. But again, clever, short and sweet. It doesn't clear up everything. You will probably still have questions about what Taoism is when you finish it, but you will have a better understanding of what it is and what it teaches and why people seem to be less stressed when they talk about it. It's not a complicated philosophy, that's for sure. So that was a quick little review, quick little read. I definitely recommend it. You guys go ahead and take a look at it. It's called The Tao of Pooh, and that's all I have to say about that. So guys, keep reading. Bye bye.